podcast, and he does public speaking around healthy living through autistic eyes. And he calls himself the Crazy Fitness Guy. He's pretty crazy. So hope you learn a lot from him. Here is Jimmy.
Okay, I'm not that crazy. So, thank you for having me today. Before we get started, I just wanted to share. Have anyone here watched SpongeBob? Okay, good.
Huh? I watch SpongeBob. I watch SpongeBob. Oh yes, I do.
So, most people will watch SpongeBob. I mean, so as you know, he probably is very different in a good way. And depending on who he was next door to, not such a good way, but we'll get to that. But today I'm going to talk to you about being different is being my superpower. And I'm going to talk to you about what that means. So obviously, you know, I hope you know that everybody's a little bit different and unique in their own ways. Sometimes quirky ways. To my parents, I'm a fan either way, but whatever.
Gender neutral bathroom
So
is
before I even became
open, however,
a
they
professional
like
keynote
it
speaker,
out,
I used to be
so
in the
you'll
spot
definitely
where
aware
you
and are
were
working on the
today.
issue. Thank
I
you.
love you, especially growing up, being different, in a not so nice school. So I couldn't even tell you when I was speaking, I couldn't even get up here if I was talking about in front of anybody growing up. I was one of the students who, you know, if you asked me to go present a group project, I was going to go present a group project. I pretty much butted heads with my school on annual decade grading. Maybe I thought the best way to do this, but and so then came along years later when I got into college, and I decided to make my own business because, well, I didn't really like to answer to anybody but myself. And even then, still, I didn't like to answer myself anyway. So school was definitely not easy for me growing up. I got bullied for 9 years. My school district gave me a lot of challenges. Basically, just butted heads like a bull, back and forth. Think of it like more. Think about how. Think about that Mr. Krabs and Plankton always butt heads over like how you secret formula. Yeah. And that secret formula that both does not go together whatsoever, that no one knows still. And people always saw the problems before they saw the person. Like people always just looked at the problems. They didn't look at the person, what was happening around the problems. They just looked at just the problem at the person. I felt different every single day of my school year ago. And it didn't feel good. So, what makes me unique? I see all these small details that go together, and I piece one piece together at a time. One piece together at a time. One thing what I know differently, that really bothers companies, especially, is to read all the fine print. Especially all those phone companies, you know, you probably see them on TV, they like, they offer you a free phone. There's no such thing as a free phone. Fun fact, I just, hopefully, whatever. When I find I'm interested in something, you can got me to shut up about it. Literally, if I talk about technology, well, I probably go on so many rants and I'll probably talk to your girl all day long. which I tend to talk to my parents too much, and they tell me to shut up after a while, but whatever. Even at 32, they tell me that I talk too much. So, I always think my superpower is unique because I am a fast reader. So I can skim pretty much any article, any book, and get the gist of it, and still kind of tell you exactly what it's not
Good
always
morning,
perfect, but
W.A. Plummer, report to room 22 immediately. W.A. Plummer, report to room 22 immediately.
So, like I said, I'm super focused when it comes to the stuff that I really enjoy. Like, I'm super focused on my business most of the time, except when sometimes in the afternoon I'm really lost and I really don't want to do it anymore. Because I'm tired, my brain's fried. I mean, I think yesterday I just went for like, I think 4 hours of podcast editing that I had to redo everything, which was so much fun. I also see patterns and stuff, so if somebody told me, so, let's see, what is the example? So yesterday, and this is a true story, yesterday I had one of these people, I saw a pattern that no one saw, like, I'm good at finding bugs in applications and on phones and technology. One thing I found out is that yesterday, I was not getting emails from this reading app that I get emails from, and I was like, is there something wrong? And I tried 3 different services that sent me one-time passcodes. Didn't work. I'm like, okay. So I emailed the company, and they said, oh, you're right, there is something wrong. I was like, so I'm gonna put stuff together there that some people don't see. I also have different creative routes too. I mean, for me, I know for my business, I do everything creative, writing, podcasting. I even set up it took me 6 months to set up this huge automation for my business. I'm only one person in my business, and I'm not paying anybody. Not that I wouldn't pay anybody, but I don't have money. If I did, I would get a private jet and I would leave somewhere. Oh. Yeah, so I know maybe it seems like I make stuff sounds interesting and easy up here. Trust me, growing up, what I went through, just because I'm here for a short time today, I couldn't even fit in the amount of challenges I went through. I went through, like I said, 9 years of bullying, a hard school system that by the heck was doing, I looked like a granny. Maybe I probably kind of deserved a little bit of it, maybe. And then the other, and also, let's just say, learning the same stuff over and over again in school was kind of perfect. And maybe if I had a fun teacher, like, my last semester in college, I had to take science. I know concepts really interesting, but my professor, he made science seem very interesting to me. And I even said to him, I was like, I wish you were in my school district growing up, because I would find maybe a lot of stuff more interesting than stories around stuff. It was just the same, I had a textbook and everything. It's kind of like, oh, what am I supposed to do? I'm not relating to a textbook. And, I've learned about it's been, and only karate when I was younger, so I learned a bunch of self-discipline techniques and learned from keep doing it over and over again eventually you get really good. And I love doing karate. And and every argument that I had in school was just another challenge that I had to overcome. I mean, like I said, I know it sounds easy, but it's not easy. But some life is easy anyway. Not much. So there's a lot of people that in the world who are different. Well, some who are alive and some who are not, like Albert Einstein. I think I could see it the other day. I'm talking about Albert. So you have Albert Einstein was a kid whatever, and they're different high IQs, and I guess I always like to say different ways to make the world better and unique and can change stuff that other people don't normally see. For instance, maybe one day I'll be in front of Congress changing the health insurance industry because no one talks about that. And I figured we could start about that. So you have also innovators like Elon Musk, who also talks about his own inventions like Tesla and everything else that he has done. And then you also have artists and creators who make movies and everything else, all creative talent, all creative minds. And so it's great to be different. It's not easy, but make it different. If you're different, it's a superpower because guess what? Maybe one day you'll be the person who will be changing the world one piece at a time. Actually, see, this is where technology is like me. See, that's supposed to So perhaps I want you to think about it this way. Perhaps being different is your superpower too. I mean, I have a big mouth and a big head, but whatever. I used to think that being different was a bad thing, but I mean, think about it this way: we are all the same. You might as well be a bunch of stormtroopers in Star Wars, and that'd be just boring as crap. I mean, literally. And think about these feelings. Think about what can you do for hours that you can get your mind off of. That could be your next superpower. And maybe it's drawing, maybe it's coding, maybe it's video games, maybe it's maybe just something unique and everything else. Think about it that way. Your skill could be what brings you on stages, could be the next radio host, could be whatever you want. I know it sounds far-fetched, but if my parents listened to all the experts growing up, when I was growing up, I wouldn't be where I am today. I probably should not be up here, but whatever. So, here's what you should do at each. And I've heard from the grapevine, and I can say names, but some people do not treat people well who are different. Well, you have to see the person first, then call them names or label people, because I was one of those people who were labeled. And that's because you need to learn, because you can learn stuff from many people, doesn't matter their background, I learned many different things, like, you know, for instance, even though I learned a lot about technology growing up, I'm still learning from new things other people. I think there's a lot of people better than me at technology, but I take that learning and still teach other people and still learn from everyone in my family. Even though sometimes it gets annoying because they never rely on me. And the nice part about that is I just take all the passwords and email my parents with it. And always treat people like they belong, no matter what. You know, it's easy to make people feel left out, and my school district kind of made me feel that way, but when my friends like Alex and my other friends at school make me feel part of something, and so always treat people with respect, no matter difference, and yeah, as you don't know, that person that who is getting picked on or bullied and whatnot could be the next could be next president of the United States, or could be the next professional keynote speaker, and I'm sure then you feel like you're pretty done after all. Or you can have a nice private jet. Private jet. So I have a challenge for you. And so the next time that somebody says you're different, one different thing about yourself, and particularly like it's gold. Since it's in the country state and whatnot, and maybe you get some that kind of old mug, pick on a different thing about someone else and support instead of making fun of it. Because like I said, I couldn't get up here years ago talking about any of this, and here I am today. And remember, the world's biggest ideas came from brains that can fit in. I know I don't fit it, and yet here I am. Really good job. But so here's my website, and you can find me on social media. I'm open to anything, whatever. Anybody have any questions?
Noah's got a question. Go ahead, Noah.
He said, are you the voice actor from one?
No, I wish I would get. Man, I wish I was. So, what do you guys learn from my presentation today? What do you have? Did you guys take anything what I said, what you learned? So in high school, let's just say, high school, let's just say I didn't really get to fit in until I got to college, but felt more independent by 12th grade when my school district couldn't give me any actual support or anything, so I just did my own thing. And I kind of like the challenge, but I don't know, could have been made better. What's the question?
He said he learned all grades and you should treat everyone behind him.
Exactly. No, just like these four kids who
Hi, naive.
never being able to clone, and even there was this one teacher in 12th grade who reminded me of, I don't know, even though I was getting straight A's, apparently we just didn't see eye to eye for everything, but whatever. So, it was four kids, and one of them exploded away. They call me names, they treat me differently. Some of them kind of threatened me and my friends after a while, but I took care of them in a nice way. I went to her school office every single day.
He said, why did you mention
I don't know the answer. I don't really have a good answer for that one. No, I don't have a good answer. Any other questions?
Does he make movies? Does he make movies? He does too. Like a film?
While he was sitting over there, I was about to go to sleep or something. So you didn't sleep because